Hi guys, and welcome to the next video for Fishing Planet, which is the follow-on from the pike fins mission, and this is using the lure that we got for that to catch the bully perch. So just see if I can find the where is it gone? Monsters. No, that's the frankenfish. Here we are, monsters. Yes, there it is, the Lesni pike fins lure. So if you saw the previous video, we had to catch 5 pike below ½ kilo. So this is the one we're moving on to, and as you can see, we have to equip the pike fins lure that we just got, and then catch the monster. Just reading the blurb there, quite hard to find. Remote spots, sturdiest tackle. So I'm wondering about this setup. First thing I'm going to look at is how many of these spoons we've got, or these lures we've got, whether we just get one. Okay, looks like we've got 5 of those, so that's A, that's good from the point of view of this mission, but B, that might be good in the future because it might be quite a good thing. So I think I'm going to stick with this jig winner, and I'm just debating about this braid because I think it might be a little bit low, might be a little bit on the low side. I don't know whether to stick with that, bearing in mind we've got 5 of those. Or shall I change? No, let's change it. Let's go for some mono 0.25, I think. That gives us up to 3.6, that's a little bit better. And we'll equip this new pike fins spoon. Now, the other thing in this blurb here, it says it's quite hard to find, so look in the most remote spots. So I'm thinking probably over here. I would have thought that's probably the remote. It could be over here or possibly over here. I mean, it could be anywhere. It could be that you can catch this fish anywhere, so this could be nonsense. This is an exploratory video if you hadn't already worked it out. I'm wondering about just fishing from there. It'd be nice to catch them all from the same spot, but I'm thinking here is a bit more likely at any one of these 3 spots, but this I would have thought is the remotest spot because it's right in its own little corner. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn from the one that was lit up and walk right. Get my left and right the right way around. Yes, walk right to that corner and just have an experiment and have a play and see how we get on. As I say, you probably could catch them there, but I'm tempted to just go to this corner and see how we get on. I think what I'll probably do is give it maybe 10 or 15 casts down here, and if I don't get any joy, we'll move over to one of those other 2 corners that I just showed you on the map. But this is all just me working it out, so I have no idea really. Do we head out that way? I'm just wondering about straight ahead through that gap. Let's give it a go here. We'll just see what happens. As I say, this is an exploratory video, so nothing to lose really. Not if it doesn't work out, you probably won't get to see this video. So if you're hearing this, then it probably it probably worked. So we've got the pike fins spoon. It's only 5 grams, but it's a 2/0, so that's quite interesting. I can imagine that might be quite a useful lure in the future, maybe for the Gold Rush competition. I don't know, it's a bit light, but it is a 2/0. Just having a quick look at the bite chart there. I think that looks okay. I think all I'm going to do here for a few casts is just try the different angles and just see what happens. I really have no idea. It wouldn't surprise me if you can catch them anywhere, and the blurb about it being in the remotest part or whatever it said is just nonsense. So, but we'll give it a few goes here and see what happens, and go from there. I'm not sure what to expect in terms of power, because usually with these monster fish they're considerably bigger and more powerful than what you would get in the normal way. So I'm just thinking, I know these are European perch, not yellow perch, but I don't think perch generally tend to go much bigger than a kilo. We go to 0.9 or something like that. Off the top of my head, a long time since I've done any fishing for European perch, except to just finish quests or missions or whatever. Let's try these reeds. Yeah, this is, in terms of the methodology, I'm just using a stop and go, so it really is quite like the yellow perch gold rush competition. I wonder whether this lure, as I say, would be any good in that, instead of using the usual 14 gram or even 21 gram 2 or 3 aught spoons, the yellow spotty one or the red and white one. Well, it's not looking very promising so far, so I'm beginning to wonder whether this is not the right place to be. I don't think I've had a tap yet. I don't think I've had even a touch or a nibble or anything. I haven't seen it do anything, but I guess if you're fishing in that competition, this is about as long as you'd have to wait before you did even get a tap. So maybe we'll just plod on. Push one out towards the middle of the pond a bit. I've got the speed set to 2 at the moment. I might try altering that as well. I've got that clutch right down, but we did change the line over to something like 3.6, I think, wasn't it, for the test. Try over here. I think these two markers were probably they're either markers for my earliest go here when I first came to Lesni, fishing for probably pretty much anything I could get, but they may be for bream, I think, from this bank rather than the far bank. That may be nonsense, I can't remember. I'll maybe have a look at the map in a minute and see what they are, but yeah, I've got a feeling. Was there a bream tournament not so long back? And one of them was here? Can't really remember. Let's try from this bank and just see if we get anything here. Not looking awfully promising at the moment, I'm afraid. But this is live, and that's what happens when videos are live. Could be very embarrassing, in which case, as I say, you won't see it anyway. Doesn't look like we're going to get anything on this side, so maybe we'll look at moving over to the other side. So one of those other two. Oh, hang on a second. What's this? Okay, I'm just pushing the clutch up, and this, I'm sure this must be it, because with that test of line, it's taking line out. So yes, this has got to be it. So hopefully, as long as I can get this one in, we should be okay here. So this is a place you can catch this if you're interested, but I'm sure it's not the only place. I'm sure it's in others. It's quite heavy. What is it? 2.5 kilos. That's a nice looking perch. That's the biggest perch you're going to catch. It's a European perch, certainly, or yes, it's a variant of in this game. That's been done quite nicely. Nothing majorly peculiar about it, like some of the monster ones, which look quite deformed or nasty. So there we go, guys. That's the perch bully caught. Save my blushes. I was going to give it one more minute and then move over to one of the other spots. So what do we get? We get the mount, and yeah, we get 1945. Great rewards, gosh. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video, and please like and subscribe. See you next time.